Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox. I would like to welcome you to the Sunday Book Review. The Sunday Book Review is the series where I discuss books which impact the compliance practitioner, the legal professional, and the business professional. I hope you will enjoy this episode. Now, a quick word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
Are your compliance efforts fragmented and cumbersome? Ethico's integrated disclosure solution is your answer. By unifying your processes, we bring clarity and efficiency to your compliance operations. Just imagine a system that not only streamlines, but also enhances your ability to make informed decisions. It's time to move away from scattered efforts to a cohesive, powerful compliance strategy. Discover the power of integration with Ethico. Start at ethico.com/CPN to book your demo and delve into our exclusive white paper by Tom Fox, The ROI of Compliance. And you can also utilize our free ROI calculator. Unify, simplify, and amplify your compliance efforts today.
The Sunday Book Review for August 11, 2024, the Books on Financial Incentives edition. We begin with Financial Incentives for Employees, first edition by P. Roots. This book explains the advantages and pitfalls of using direct financial incentives. It covers a wide range of schemes from traditional piecework to profit sharing to employee ownership. It is written for the busy business executive who needs sufficient understanding to make a decision without having to wade through the works on theories of motivations or more detailed books. Next up, Mixed Signals, How Incentives Really Work by Uri Gneezy. This book looks at the powerful signals that incentives send. Unfortunately, there's often a conflict about what is said and what is done in response to these incentives, i.e. mixed signals. Consider the CEO who urges teamwork but designs incentives for individual success, who invites innovation but punishes failure. Well, drawing on behavioral economics, game theory, psychology, and field work, the author outlines how to be incentive smart, designing rewards that are simple and effective, highlighting the right combination of economic and psychological incentives. Next up, A Theory of Incentives, Principal Agent Model by Laffont and Martimort. Economics has much to do with incentives, not the least incentives to work hard, produce quality products, and do business ethically and in compliance. Well, this book is designed to help you with that. Although Adam Smith amply confirmed this more than 200 years ago, it's beginning to gain more economic theory. The authors present the most thorough and accessible introduction to incentives theory to date. The book focuses on delegating tasks and garnering greater employee engagement. And finally, Gamed, Why Target Incentives Fail and How to Fix Them by Bernie Smith. Here the author looks at targets and incentives that can drive positive results, but he uses practical examples for people to understand how this would work in the workplace. It's for people who are tasked with new and effective performance targets, need help fixing existing performance targets, want a structured and practical approach. It will create targets and give you key results and KPIs, build engagement, and you can test your targets, key results, and rigorously use the information and, more importantly, the data in the outcomes for updating, remediating, or improving your financial incentive program going forward. This is something that many compliance professionals struggle with, and I hope you'll take a look at one or more of these books to help you with your financial incentives. And I hope you'll join us again next week for another episode. This month's sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network is Ethico, and I've paired with Ethico to put together a white paper on the ROI of compliance, while Ethico has made available an ROI calculator. Check out both in the show notes. Also, I'm excited to announce a very interesting new limited podcast series, the FCPA Survival Guide. If you find yourself or your company in an FCPA enforcement action, this book tells you how to get the best result possible. Another new podcast is Culture Crafters, where together with Sam Silverstein, we talk about corporate culture and how to improve it. If you have a category of books you'd like explored on the Sunday Book Review, please shoot me an email at tfox@tfoxlaw.com. The Sunday Book Review is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.